Hello and welcome. Welcome to round 4. So, first two matches were against kind of mid-rangey creature decks, and we crushed them. Third round against kind of a blue-red control tempo thing. Tough matchup. Played poorly. But we have one last chance. If we win this, we get to top cut anyways, and we are playing against, where is it? Vampires! Black-red vampires are kind of a discard theme, graveyard theme. Important note for us, um, 4 Sovereign's Execution and 2 Claret Ascendants are the interaction suite in the main. So, going to be all about navigating that interaction. Definitely feels a lot better playing against a removal deck rather than a counterspell deck. Make sure I get my Umber triggers, my Aurora triggers. Just to be able to play. I also like that. Okay. Ooh, I might have to mull this. Turn 2 Teaming Secrets, then turn 3 nothing, double Aurora, you have to mull this. Unfortunate, but can't keep this. Looking for a hand that does something more here. This is much better. Turn 2, Voice. Turn 3, Umber. Turn 4, Umber. I'm going to put back, I believe, Island. Is that true? Or is it Clearwater? It might be Clearwater. I care about my life total. It is Clearwater, actually. Okay. Open with Forgotten Foundation. Get my Surveil 1 going. Setral Shaper. Honestly, I might prefer doing that turn 2 over Voice of the Old Grove. Doesn't die to Claret Ascendance. Yeah. I'll leave that there and not crack on upkeep. They have a 1-drop. It's going to be Neonate. It's a 1-1, 1-1. Their graveyard matters, as does mine. No, there's no... There's only using Sovereign Fusions. They're just cracking for no reason. Sorry. But, it's not actually that much information leaked, but theoretically no reason to do that. Grab Forest. Play Island. Play my Setral Shaper. Feel pretty good about it. This blocks their 2-mana 2/2 Lord, which is nice. They have to spend 2 mana if they want to remove it. It doesn't block Catabolist, I guess, which they could be playing here. Nope, just Execution. Okay. That's fine by me. Yeah, their draw's quite slow, and I have a hand that's very good if both of us have slow draws. Umber Grove Tender. On top 1, it's a Buffery Conservatory. Don't mind if I do. They could still have a Claret Ascendance in hand because I haven't given them a target for it yet. That's the 1-mana deal 2 of the sorcery, also exiles things. If they don't answer this Umber Grove Tender, it's going to start getting wildly out of hand for them. Running out. Desolate Pinnacle is some Surmount. They do have quite a lot of Surmount in their deck that I need to watch out for. It's Bleeding Ties. Okay, they're kind of spinning their wheel a little. Yep, they're going to play it, immediately sack the token. Discarding a land. They're a little flooded, it looks like. They don't have a Dawnsworn Survivor in hand. That's what they usually want to discard. And this is what? Manifest Knot. Okay. Well, they've yet to play... It's their turn 3, and they've yet to put a creature on the battlefield. A roar. I'm gonna just run out. I don't know. I'm gonna run out in Umber Grove Tender and see what happens. Look at my top 1. Temple of Origins. Sure. Look at my top 1. Forgotten Foundation. Sure. That's going to surveil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm going to be Ancient next turn. Not that I have... Oh, I do have a card that carries that. I have Voice of the Old Grove. Huh. Yeah, I guess I could just keep that. They're in an enormous amount of trouble now. One, two, three, four, five, six. Next turn I can go Umber into Voice. Or Voice into Umber, actually, more likely. And just put a bajillion counters on everything. I don't even need a Roar yet. They're just not applying any pressure to me. They're in a Bleeding Tithe again from hand. They look like they have a very awkward draw. No creatures, lots of card draw and filtering. Oh, they found a Catabolist. I feel like the age of Catabolist's relevance in this game may have passed. They've been Envoy of the Red Court. That's just a 2 on a 2/2 with Ward, pay 2 life. Yeah, I don't got any 1/1 instants in my deck. They even miss a land drop. They discarded Desolate Cemetery last turn, but they don't have any lands in hand. There are 5 spells, and this is the best they could do. This is about to get real bad for them. Wait, don't do that right now. Do things in a sane order. Yeah, Aurora's not even the best play here. I want to play this Voice. Wait, one, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I need to be Ancient first. So I need to stack triggers in a weird way. Okay, here's what I have to do. Voice, trigger, trigger, crack foundation in response. I have to hold priority with these on the stack so I can become Ancient. One, two, three, four, five. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm exactly Ancient, so I get 3 counters here. Then first Umber trigger. View top 1, Forest. Battlefield tapped, Voice trigger. Second Umber trigger. Top 1, Desolate Sicket. Tapped, this trigger, and this trigger. So counter to 3. Look at my top 1 because I'm surveilling. I'm going to bin the Clearwater Grotto. Okay. Now I have 4 mana left, so I'm just going to play another Umber Grove Tender, I think. And this is going to get wildly out of hand. Look at my top 1. Root Fossil goes to hand. Look at my top 1. Central Shaper goes to hand. Look at my top 1. Husk Forger goes to hand. Cool. They got no Wraths main deck, so I'm just going to play this Husk Forger and attack them with my 2 4/4s. They take their 8. And they're immensely dead next turn. Yeah, ooh, their draw looked pretty awkward. Okay, Root Fossils come out, aggro matchup. Collector's Item comes in, aggro matchup. On their end, they have Burn to Obscurity, might come in just for more burn, more Thermount. Clear Descendants for the same reason. They might put in Go Blank, but I don't think it's a great idea. Same as Psionic Backlash. They want to be they want to be the aggressive one in this matchup. So just a little bit more Thermount I have to be aware of. Maybe have to get Prying Hydra this match. Maybe just do that. I could get Blightstalker. Blightstalker's also a way to gain life. But it also can turn off some of their value engines. Not a crazy idea. I think on the draw I'm going to want Collector's Items more, but it's close. Okay, they're going to take the play as usual. Turn 1 Husk Forger, turn 2 Central Shaper plus land. No, wait, this is tapped Lush Oasis. Turn 2 Central... Oh, wait, Central Shaper plus tap land, yes. Um, turn 3, Voice, or if I find a land at any point, Airy. They're keeping 6. I'll keep 7. This hand's a little awkward if I don't draw any lands, but I have Huskforger. If Huskforger dies, it's also slightly awkward for me. They're keeping 6, so hopefully I have a little time. Then I draw lands. I guess I'm just not doing anything turn 2 unless I draw an untapped land for turn 2 Voice or Setral. But I'm on the draw, so I get 2 shots at that even. Temple, 1 drop? One drop is, yep, Covetous Neonate. Dies into a blood token, gets +1/+1 as soon as they can put an instant sorcery or vampire in their graveyard. Okay, that's not a great draw, gonna be honest. Didn't really want a second Aurora. Huskforger pass. Please don't kill my Huskforger. They tapped Desolate Cemetery. Gets them to Surveil. For me, Forest, Primal Fissure, Forgotten Foundation off the top would be good. They like their top card. They hit me for 1. They do not have any play turn 2. None of their sideboard contains, yeah, none of their instants cost 1, so Huskforger gets to live another day. Temple of Origins. Okay, this is going to be turn 2 Setral plus Temple, because I can't cast 2 spells this, I can't spend 3 mana this turn anyways. I can play Voice, but there's no particular need to do that. Setral. And then it's going to be Lush Oasis. Get my Surveil on. Teeming Secrets. No, I don't think I have time for that right now. Yeah, gonna bin that. Would much rather just draw the land at this point. Sure, and that's just me passing the turn. Next turn I can go Temple, run out Airy, who not ancient yet, so mostly just a 4/4 blocker. Marzella's Sanctum is untapped. They got 3 mana here. What are they going to play? Oh, just Execution on Setral Shaper. Sure. That makes Covetous Neonate of 2/1. 2/1. That's a source. That's an instant, right? Okay. Of all the things they could target with Sovereign Execution, I'm pretty glad it was Setral Shaper. Buffer Reconservatory. Interesting. So I could go Voice Buffer this turn, Aurora. No, I can't go Aurora next turn because Temple's tapped next turn, so it's just Temple. Play Airy Layfuse. Do they have another Sovereign's Execution to get through this? I think I block. Like if I block and they Claret Ascendants post blocks to kill my 4/4 and I get my 2/1 and they get a blood token, I'm like, I'm fine with that. That sounds like I didn't really need this area anyways. It wasn't doing much. I accept my 2/1. Get some blood. That exiles my Airy Layfuse. That's perfectly fine by me. They can exile this from the graveyard to Gorge eventually. That costs 1 mana. And cracking the blood cost mana. There we go. Cool. I'm currently very far from being ancient. They have 2 mana up, so it could be another Sovereigns, but... Okay, draw a collector's item. So this turn is just voice buffer. Nothing else I can do with my time. But next turn, if they don't kill Huskforger, I get a roar. Play voice, play buffer. Voice will target itself. I guess I attack. Slow draw from both of us. They have Dawnsworn Survivor, which is going to get them some card advantage going forward. But slow card advantage that I can manage. Oh wow, they have another Sovereigns. Okay. The putting counter on voice to bait them into killing that instead of Huskforger worked. Although I think you have to kill voice either way. Wow. Okay, what's in their hand? Let's play a game called What's in Their Hand. It's not a creature because they can cast all of their creatures. It could be another Dawnsworn Survivor. They would have played Feasting Ceremony. They would have played Manifest Not. It's either Burn to Obscurity or Sovereign's Execution because it's not lands. They didn't play a land that turn. They could be saving lands to discard them to future blood tokens. I guess. Okay, I'm just gonna run at this Aurora. It'll likely die, but even if it dies, I have another one. It'll fix my draw steps. Get me lots of mana, hopefully. Look at my top 3. C. Fissure for Foundation. Shape the pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will get me Ancient. Getting and cracking these will get me Ancient next turn, and then Shape the Pattern will be online. So I'm just going to leave Shape the Pattern on top. Put these in my graveyard. Bring them back. And then presumably Aurora dies here. No! What do they... I'm going to guess this is Burn to Obscurity. But surely they'd Burn to Obscurity in my face if they had 2 of them. Burn to Obscurity land, maybe? Interesting. Well, from 15, it's going to take them a bit. Pay life to Desolate Cemetery? What is this? They definitely don't have Sovereign Execution. They would have killed this. Indulgent Patrician? I'm going to discard this redundant Aurora. I do not need it. I lose a life off this. They're going to Claret my Huskforger? Sure. They've played a lot of things, but they have not applied a lot of pressure, and I still have an Aurora. Which opens up lots of possibilities for this turn. I'll draw that, shape the pattern, and now I can plan out my turn. So, 1, 2, 3. I have 6 mana. Axe at 6 mana. I could shape for voice and just hit. I could just shape for voice that costs 3, and then also collector's item their guy. That's probably about the right play. Oh wait, I need to crack first, or else I can't shape. Right, because I'm not ancient yet. So crack, 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 shape, item. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just get voice, get the giant Aurora going. They clearly don't have Sovereign's Execution in hand. Crack these. Get forest, forest. I am now ancient. 6 plus 2 is ancient. Shape for Voice of the Old Grove. Voice. Collector's item. Surveil 2. Ooh, 2 lands. Oh, this might be lethal. Oh, was that not 2 lands? It was a land of teaming secrets. Whatever. I don't need to read my cards anymore. Sure. Bin 2 lands, keep shapes of pattern. Sounds good to me. Yeah, that's lethal. That's lethal. That's 5 lands. 5 times 3 is 15. Yep, and that's lethal. Nice and easy. Okay, we are in top cut. Um, there's a lot of very scary control decks waiting for us, but if we just keep doing that, it should work out pretty well. Good night.